General Gent Welsh, Washington State's Adjutant General. Just a brief comment. So I'll just say I went out for a drive last night, and I went up into a lot of the burned areas. And I want to tell you, I've been to a lot of places around the world, not so good places around the world, and I can tell you today that that's a war zone. When you finally get in there and you finally look at the devastation and the damage, and it's going to be pretty interesting as people go in there and to just grapple with the damage and grapple with the fact that their lives are forever changed. Some of these folks may not recover. Some of those folks may not rebuild in there. And it's going to continue to be, I would say, a very significant emotional event for the community long term. Again, we're still in the fight. There's still a lot of stuff smoking. There's still a lot of danger. There's going to be a lot of questions about when can we get back. It's going to take some time. You heard the state leadership talk about patience. It's going to take some patience. So let me just take a moment and step back and just sort of talk a little bit about where the state is at. The governor hit some of the points, some of the very specific actions that we're taking with respect to FEMA. And a lot of that stuff is breathtakingly fast. It's moving at a pace that generally the system doesn't move at. But for those that don't know, we have an organization within the Washington Military Department called the Emergency Management Division. So really since June, our Emergency Management Division has activated the State Emergency Operations Center, and that is a center over at Camp Murray that brings together over 300 people from across 15 different state agencies. That system has been activated really since June, and it's only because it started from a pretty good jog pace that it's able to get in and help adjudicate these resources. At the National Guard level, we have the Joint Operations Center at Camp Murray. That's the nerve center, bringing in all of our National Guard team that helps us plan and forward deploy all the National Guard folks that are out there. And these are folks that you're not necessarily seeing in Spokane. They're the 3 helicopters that are up in Deer Park. It's the 110 firefighters that are out on the little giant fire in Plain. It's the 2 additional helicopters. As we scrubbed our entire list of aviation assets, we freed up an additional CH-47, a twin rotor helicopter that dumps a lot of water at once, and another UH-60 Blackhawk helicopter to be staged out of the Wenatchee area. Again, I want to make sure, yes, we are focused on Spokane, but we are also focused on the number of other complex issues and catastrophes occurring across the state of Washington. I'm going to close with this. The Washington National Guard still has resources available for tasking in the Spokane area. So again, to the community members, to the elected leaders here, to the officials here, use us. We are in, put us in, coach. We've got a lot of things we can do, but we have to wait until we're asked. The last thing you want in this community is the National Guard rolling around uninvited. So please ask us, and we're ready to chip in and continue to help this community recover. Thank you, and I'm followed by the county leadership.